Hi there. Welcome to SAVOR, where healthy living and great recipes meet. And today in my kitchen I have the infamous Dr. Michael Blanc, who is our interventional cardiologist at Community Medical Center, and Richelle, who is visiting my kitchen and cooking with us today, and she's here. And I am so glad, and she's got a wonderful black apron on today, which she's got to stay in the groove, taking our show up another notch. So welcome, Richelle.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have a carrot soup recipe today. That's awesome, and the Blancs are going to help me put that together. So we start with some chicken stock, and we have some pureed carrots. Now, tell me how your French background, with your French background, you would make chicken stock.
Well, my mom taught me early on that it's a wonderful thing to take the pieces and the bones of the chicken, and in addition to the whole chicken, and boil it with lots of celery and garlic and onions, and make a homemade stock, which is wonderful because if you don't use the whole thing for what you're making, you can freeze it and put it aside, and the next time you need something very quickly, you can just pop it out of the freezer and drop it in your pot.
And you know, when you do your own homemade chicken stock, you can control the salt content and everything like that. So that way, if you want to keep it low sodium, you're not putting it in, and you have control of that.
Sure, and when you have fried chicken, which you shouldn't fry it, maybe baked chicken, but fried chicken once in a while, or whatever chicken parts you have left over, the backs, the necks, the feet, whatever you have left of your chicken, put it in the freezer like Richelle always does with her fish bones and her shells for a fish stock. So do the same way with chicken, and it's a wonderful way to begin a soup. So, Richelle, we have some carrots that are pureed with our chicken stock today.
And we have carrots, and this is a wonderful soup. You know, we always think of carrots as being eye healthy because they're so high in vitamin A. Serving of carrots will get you 400% of your daily amount of vitamin A, but they're actually very, very good for heart health. There's a study out of the Netherlands where they looked at people who ate more than 50 grams of carrots a week, and that's basically between a half a cup and a cup of carrots. The incidence of them developing heart disease, including heart attacks and strokes, was cut by about 25 to 30% if you just had more carrots in your diet. So another wonderful heart-healthy vegetable that we can get in, and this is a wonderful way to get it into our diet.
Yeah, the health word today on our show is carrots, because they're so great for you, right? Do you guys eat carrots around the house, like munchies, great for a snack, right?
Always put a few in the kids' lunches, little baggies, and this soup also is a great cold soup, which what I would do is any leftovers I had from the dinner or whatever I used it for, put it in a little to-go container and pop it in their lunches for the next day.
Michael, we got some other great ingredients.
We do have some
here.
other great ingredients. We're going to put some wonderful spices in here. We have fennel. Fennel is got that licorice flavor to it, right? It gives us a little bit of extra flavor, but it's also a wonderful vitamin. It's got vitamin C in it, and it's also got a lot of antioxidants will actually help with the digestive system. A lot of people feel like if they have irritable bowel and some other things, this is a wonderful spice to have in your diet.
Awesome flavor too, huh?
And then like we have coriander, which is actually the seed of cilantro.
Yes.
Very, very potent. But also it's got, in animal studies, they've shown that coriander will actually increase your insulin production so that your blood sugars will go down. And it actually has some nice effects on your heart health because your good cholesterol, that HDL cholesterol, will come up. And if we remember, every 1% we raise our HDL cholesterol, we reduce our risk of heart attacks and strokes by about 3%. So anything we can do to get our good cholesterol to come up is wonderful. So we're going to put a couple teaspoons of that in there.
Thank you, Doctor. Excellent. What else you got there?
You help me with these, Henry. This is cinnamon or not?
Yeah, a little cinnamon.
A little cinnamon.
Cinnamon and carrots. Carrots are fairly sweet. Yep. Cinnamon's great with sweet root vegetables.
And cinnamon is one of those anti-diabetic things. It actually lowers your blood sugars again, may reduce the risk of diabetes.
Yeah, a lot of studies on cinnamon that are great, great for you. And then we have some curry powder.
Curry
which
powder.
Again is another
very
healthy
very potent in antioxidants.
Spice. Yes.
And some olive oil.
Yeah, got to have some of that to smooth out our soup.
And just a little pinch of salt to taste.
Excellent, excellent. And a little bit of that yogurt, right, Doc?
The yogurt.
Put some of that yogurt in there. Can you?
We're going to spoon
Let's put a couple.
And we're using a Greek yogurt here.
A couple ladles of that.
And Greek yogurt is wonderful because, oops, that was very graceful, wasn't it?
That's great.
Greek yogurt is wonderful because it's much higher in protein and has twice as much protein and half the sugar as regular yogurt.
And I'd like to add, a lot of moms out there might think, oh my goodness, my kids don't like a spice like that, or my kids don't like yogurt. You know, if you introduce it to them early at a young age and repetitively, they'll grow to like it. So it's really great to try some of these things on a weekly, monthly basis.
Thanks, Richelle. Hey, let's try this soup, guys. I want to mention we have a great white wine, a Famega from Portugal. Very reasonable that Richelle's going to check that out. She loves a nice white wine. And our carrot soup, excellent flavor right there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Excellent. Savor life, friends. Eat well. And the Blancs and I, again, say love one another, and we'll see you soon.